In 2021, the federal government made the emergency decision to move water from reservoirs in Colorado and other states to Lake Powell, which had plunged to its lowest level on record near the Utah-Arizona border.
Tonight, the water level at Colorado's largest lake is falling faster than it has ever fallen before. But it's not because of evaporation or a lack of conservation here. The federal government has decided that the water is needed downstream more than it's needed here. And for now, there's nothing anyone can do to change that.
The Bureau of Reclamation is taking emergency measures to keep Lake Powell from falling to critically low levels.
And it's getting very close. Water managers will release water from Flaming Gorge, but one activist group says this is only a Band-Aid fix.
The plan to try to save the hydropower at Glen Canyon Dam right now involves taking water out of Flaming Gorge, out of Blue Mesa in Colorado, out of Navajo Reservoir in New Mexico.
Well, they couldn't do any development upstream without having that big sponge to regulate the river. Very necessary, very necessary, very necessary.
Those words last night woke me up out of a dead sleep around 3 o'clock in the morning. And the reason for that is because it occurred to me last night that this lake is a priority. This lake is a national priority. This lake has been a national priority for the last 50 years. And this lake now doesn't have the water in it. And it's not because they haven't tried to put the water in it. They drained all of the reservoirs north of it to try and put the water in here, and they're out of water up there. So there's a big problem here. And we're getting words from our leaders that say, you know, oh, just wait, more water is going to come. It's going to snow and we're going to get more water. That's not happening. It didn't happen last year. It's not happening this year. And that's why I want to make the reckoning of Glen Canyon. And that's why I think this movie needs to be heard, because this is a priority. And if the priorities are not being met, that means there's something wrong in the system. And I want to figure out what is wrong in the system. And I think I know what it is. I think what it is we need to come up with new ways to get water here. And there are ways to do that, but we can't just keep doing what we're doing and keep expecting different results. And so that is exactly why I want to make the reckoning of Glen Canyon, and you can help me do that by contributing what you can at the Kickstarter campaign. Once we get to that funding, that money will start us filming, and then we'll have to raise more money, but that'll be a great seed to get this project going, because this is going to be a big project. This is going to affect dozens of states. The entire western United States is relying upon what is the answers we're going to get from this movie. And that's why we want to investigate what's going on here. And I'm asking for your support. Please donate what you can at Kickstarter. And it won't come out of your paycheck. We got 15 more days or so till that money comes and be made available to us. And so I really need your help. And I'm asking you to pledge what you can at Kickstarter to help us get this campaign going, for not just my sake and not just for your sake, but for the sake of future generations, because they need water out here. If we're going to build a civilization out here in the West, we need to give everybody water. That's a fundamental need for all human life. And we need to figure out what's going on with the waters of the western states. With the reckoning